Hey there YouTube, this is Elite Master and I'm bringing you today a video review. Today I'll be taking a look at the 1/44th scale Tomy Tech Zoids Saber Tiger. And this thing is really cool and also super tiny. If you can see by my hands, this is in the 1/44th scale. I don't have any of the HMM Zoids, so I can't really compare the size of that. But this thing is in scale with Gundams and whatnot, high grades anyway. Now then, as you can see, this is the Saber Tiger, looking very much like it did in the show Chaotic Century, and I think it was called Zero Century? I don't remember the name of the first one I saw. There's the one with the Liger Zero. But this is the Saber Tiger in all of its glory. It is molded in this very nice dark maroonish color. This dark, almost black, really dark gray. It's also got this silver all over it, all the silver parts for the guns and for the teeth here. It's got one clear piece in the cockpit for the eyes, and it's got one painted pilot figure down there. And we have these really light grays for all the little nubbins on the side of the Zoids. Forgive me if I don't use the proper Zoid terminology. Anyways, it is covered with all these silver weapons. You can take them all off and have the base Saber Tiger body. But, why would you? It's got guns now. Now then, for this thing's detail, it's very nice. You see all these little grates and stuff on the side of the legs? That's pre-painted, and so is that hydraulic right there, that's pre-painted. This cable right here is pre-painted. These tampos on the sides and on the shoulders here, and even on the sides of the face, are pre-painted and pre-applied. It's really nice looking, straight out of the box. You don't have to do much work to this guy to get it look really good. Just clean up your nubs, you know. Now then, for its articulation, it's got quite a bit, and I'm going to be really careful here because a lot of the parts are really tiny, so do be careful when you move this around. For its head, its mouth does open, and those teeth are extremely sharp, so be careful. Opens that far. It can close all the way, but if you close it all the way, you need something to get in there and like pry it open. Stay still. He's got a ball joint at the base of the neck and at the top of the neck. The one at the top of the neck doesn't really do much except go up and down. So you can look down really good, look up a bit. Side to side is decent. This little slot, this piece right here can slot back and forth like so, and it wiggles around a little too much. It does. It is prone to popping off, and like I said, be careful with these teeth. You might break them. Its shoulders are actually very interesting. There is a like U-type joint in here, and there's a joint right there in the center that lets these little black pieces move in and out like that, like separate of each other. And then there's a joint in there that can move up. Really hard to move it there. But you can move it up to get the arms out, or the legs out, and down a bit. You can have it be really close to the body if you want, really outwards, and like I said, this thing has a predisposition of falling off. I would suggest gluing that if you're not going to paint it. It does have a knee joint at the front legs. Moves up and down. There is a joint right here at the foot, that's a ball joint. Moves up and down, can rotate a little bit, and side to side. Be very careful though, because that is a very thin stem that the foot is connected onto there. Now it does have a torso joint, two torso joints. One right here is a ball joint, and another ball joint right there. That is also connected on a hinge. It's very similar to the way that the arms are, in that there's a U joint in there, so you can like get them to go down, go up, side to side really well. There's some rotation there at the hips, and it's just really good movement there altogether. And then in the back legs, the same as the front legs, they have that U joint. They can move in and out. The legs can go outward that far, back and forth on a ball joint. The knee right here can bend that far. This knee right here can bend this far, and of course a ball joint at the foot. And the tail is technically on a ball joint, but you're not going to get much movement out of it, and it will constantly fall apart if you can just like wiggle it and move it up and down slightly. But it's a saber-tooth tiger's tail. There's not much you're going to be doing with it anyway. And as you can see, these parts keep falling off. Now then, for its weapons, it does have these two guns on the shoulders right here. Well, above the shoulders, it's on the back. This gun right here, they can move back and forth like that on the set. And just pull it off. See, here's the hinge. This piece likes to fall off, so glue that. If you get this kit, it moves back and forth right here. This little radar bit can move back and forth. And that green right there is pre-painted in there. Not really cleanly painted in there, but I hope that's just quality control issues. And not like all the kits are going to have that. So hopefully the one you get will be really nice. It's also got the 3-barreled cannon right here on the chest. And a little gun right here that can rotate. A little missile potty thingy right here that can rotate. And these guns can also move up and down. But if you do, you're going to knock that piece off. And another piece of like thing, I don't know if this is intentional, but this little barrel right here on the neck can rotate for no reason. But yeah, that's it for the Saber Tiger itself. And as I showed you already, the little pilot figure on the inside, that thing is a pain to get it to sit right. But outside of that, that's all the Saber Tiger is. It also comes with a neat little display base. And it's got parts underneath here. It does come with little clips. I misplaced them, but the clips that can go in here, and you can connect more display bases together if you get other of the 1/44 scale Zord kits. And it does have a sticker sheet. Not stickers, these are, I think these are water slides? I'm not sure. I haven't looked at them thoroughly. Now then, as I said, the guy is tiny. And let me show you just how tiny. Here it is next to my 1/44th gun cannon. Yeah, the gun cannon is at least twice the height. If you stand it up, it's about the good height, but yeah, that's it. Anyway, that was the Saber Tiger. Really nice kit. Really expensive. For the size of the kit you get, it's really expensive, but there's a lot of parts. It's very highly detailed. Nicely articulate. I like all the little bits that are pre-painted and pre-decaled. It's a really nice kit. And if you can find it for cheap, if you can find it for a sale like I did on HLJ, then it's totally worth it. But if it's worth the like 25 to 2,600 yen price point that I've seen it online at, that's entirely up to you. It depends on how much you like the Saber Tiger. I like the Saber Tiger enough, but not enough to pay full price, so that's why I got this one on sale. Anyway, that was Elite Master, and I'll see you all at the next review.